What I'm going to do here right now is something I've never done before, and that's share my world famous potato salad recipe. Pretty much everything I cook is something I've learned from my mother, and she's been gone for 30 years. But this is one thing that is actually better than my mother's, and she even admitted it. So anyway, what we're going to start off with here is what I got in my pot is 6 to 8 medium russet potatoes. Russet potatoes are very important. You want a nice dry potato when you're making this salad, because we mash our potatoes. We do something a little different, and we mash our potatoes, and that's what makes this special. So besides our potatoes in here, when I mashed the potatoes, I added a little bit of butter when they were hot. Also added 3 cloves of fresh garlic and about half an onion minced. And when you put that in while the potatoes are still hot, it releases the flavor and the aroma from the onions and the garlic, and it mixes in with the potato. It makes a really nice end product. Also, what I have in here is 6 hard-boiled eggs cut up. Pretty simple. So what we're going to do is, do you want to come in there, Grandma, and just show them what that looks like? Just your basic potato, egg, onion, and garlic, guys. The potatoes were salted well while cooking. I'll go back and I'll adjust my salt and pepper at the end after I have everything else added. So we're just going to loosen this up so it accepts everything a little better. And I don't measure anything, guys. Sorry, but everybody likes things a little different. If you like more pickle, you put more pickle. If you like less pickle, you put less pickle. If you like sour pickle, you put sour pickle. This is the way I do it, and this is the way I like it. So what we're going to add here, we have 5 sweet mixed pickles. And they're chunked up, and I've also added maybe 2-3 ounces of the juice, which is very important. The juice is very, very important. It's one thing you can't leave out. So we're going to add this. That's done. After we do that, we've got Grandma a few chopped white onion, fresh. That's going to give it a little bit more crunch. We'll add that. Okay, now we want to get into our wet stuff. So what we have here is a little bit of bold and spicy mustard. Doesn't matter what kind. You can use regular mustard. You can use any kind of mustard you like. This is what I like, and this just gives it a nice little zing. Like I said, everything's by feel. Then we're going to go in with one of my favorite things in the world. And it's not mayonnaise, because that's not my favorite thing. This is Kraft Miracle Whip. And we're going to go pretty heavy on this. So what we do now, love that stuff. What we do now, after we get our wet ingredients in there, we're going to give it a little stir. And we're going to see where our consistency is. See how everything goes together, and I can tell right now that I am going to need more Miracle Whip. Okay. Can you imagine, this stuff is $7.99 a jar now. I bought it 2 weeks ago, and when I was at Sobeys 2 days ago, they had it on sale for $4.47. So I stocked up. That's the way you have to buy things nowadays, guys. Everything's so damn expensive. Okay, we got our wet ingredients in there. Oh yeah, that's much better. You can tell when it starts coming together and sticking together that you know that the moisture is good. You don't want it to be too dry, you don't want it to be too wet, you're just looking for it to come together. Okay, that looks pretty darn good to me. So what we're gonna, oh yeah, that's really good. So what we're going to do now is sweet canned peas, small sweet canned peas. Another very important part of the recipe. If you want it to turn out right, this is a must. And what we're going to do is we're going to add about 3/4 of that can, and we're going to reserve some for later. So now we're going to stir in. We just want to lightly turn in your peas. We don't want to crush them. We don't want to mush them up. We want them to be whole, and we want them to be able to seen in the dish. Okay. I just want to show them what that looks like there, Grandma.
It's delicious already.
So, the only way to find out what that needs is if I taste it. And I guess our forks are in the dishwasher. There we go. All right, let's give this a taste and see where we're at. You hear that crunch? That's from the pickle and the onion. So, as far as my salad dressing, my wet ingredients go, that's right on. I don't need to do anything. All I'm going to do fresh black pepper, good amount of salt because that's going to season our whole salad. Now we're going to mix that in really good. One more taste to see where we're at. The only way you're going to know if it's right or not, guys, is to taste it. You can't look at it and say, ask it if there's enough salt in there. It's not going to tell you. You have to taste it. Yeah, okay. I was going to swear, but I'm going to hold back. That's fucking good. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to transfer this from our mixing pot over into our serving bowl. If I can find myself a big spoon. Here we go. That's the one I need. We're going to make this pretty. We're going to make it look as good as it tastes. And this is how we're going to do it. Get in. You don't want to waste any of this. It's too good. People come from miles to eat this stuff whenever I'm making it. All right, so we got that transferred over into our serving bowl. We're just going to flatten it out, make it look pretty. There we go. So we'll set that aside, we'll throw that in there. Now what I'm going to do, take a few more of these peas and I'm just going to sprinkle over the top. Just to make it look nice. Now we're going to take some of these beautiful heirloom cherry tomatoes. And we're going to slice these and we're just going to set these around. There's 3 different varieties here. Sun Golds, Cherry Red, and I forget the name of the other one. So You just have to trust me that it's good. I'll put a little yellow in there to brighten it up a little bit. And then also, guys, to make it look even nicer, we'll slice our remaining 2 eggs we have set aside. Used a better knife, but that's okay. You'll get the idea. And we'll set that on there like that. Get our other egg, and we're almost to the finish line. Right there, in there. Look at the beautiful colors. It's all about eating with your eyes, my friends. And that's what gives you your appetite. That there, that there. Okay. I'm not going to waste that beautiful yolk. A little pinch of salt. Another little pinch of pepper. Set that there. Clean up our mess like that. Very quickly. We'll bring over our delicious Point to Shane street forage lobsters that we worked very hard to get. And that's supper, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I know I sure did.